So we're going to start off with Talia's story. Talia was a 5-year-old little girl who lived with her father, who was in the military, and his wife, Talia's stepmother. Talia unfortunately had a bad living situation where she was abused by both parents. She would have her legs, her waist, and her wrists strapped to a bedpost by rope, and she would have duct tape covering her mouth to muffle the noise of her scream, and her eyes covered so she wouldn't see the hits coming. She was abused, and she had so many signs of abuse that eventually her parents took her out of school and out of any activities so nobody could report to them because of all the abuse signs. So Talia had nobody to talk to, no resources, nobody to reach out to, nobody to talk to besides her parents who abused her. And unfortunately for Talia's situation, she was abused and her life was taken by both of her parents. So we're doing supporting children abused in military families, and specifically in military families. I'm Haili.
I'm Brianna.
I'm Colin.
The connection with the society is that when a child is abused at a young age and they grow up, they're going to think that it's okay to abuse their children, their friends. So they're going to the brutal cycle is going to continue. Abuse also leads to a lower academic achievement level as well as adult criminalization. And around $300,000 is spent of our money on public assistance over the lifetime of a child that goes through a foster care system.
So some background on this. Child abuse is a really upsetting and hidden epidemic in general, specifically and especially in the military. There's about 3 million reports per year of child abuse, and that's not just the military, that's just in general. And some reasons why the children have a hard time, they have no way to feel attached because the families are constantly moving. They're at risk for child abuse and neglect because of multiple deployments, stressful relocations, financial difficulties, and separations and divorce. There are civilian cases of child abuse that are outnumbering CPS programs right now. There's more kids than there are people that work for CPS offering help. But even further than that, the military child abuse cases are outpacing the civilian child abuse cases. A lot of the military cases are not being reported though. So what's the problem is that there's no support for children in the military families. There's a loss of control and a lack of tolerance are two major reasons given for abuse by the military perpetrators. Everybody brings work home, but for military families this is a little bit different because it's a little bit more of a violent work situation to bring home. So unfortunately the kids are at risk for that. So there needs to be a programs of treatment and prevention that need to be developed and implemented to fit the needs and lifestyles of military families. And a lot of times these cases aren't reported in the military because it could be career ending or they could lose money or rank. So our solution is we're going to offer BRAT counseling. BRAT stands for Born, Raised, and Trained, and a military BRAT is the child of a parent serving in the military. At our counseling, we're going to offer it to all the military families where they're going to be able to talk to a safe, trusted individual. And this individual also will monitor for signs in case they are being unreported. One of the unreported situations, they will be able to monitor the signs and hopefully step in before it's too late. They'll go to weekly check-ins while they live on the military base, where they'll have the opportunity to draw, write, or talk, watch videos, just interact with this counselor and talk about their home, their school, or just any stresses of being in a military family. And this allows the kids to earn trust and grow a relationship with this counselor since it's something that they're going to weekly.
The primary target customer would be the military. It would be military funded and facilitated on military bases. So we would start off in Indiana and Kentucky. Currently in Indiana there are 2 military bases, Camp Atterbury and Edinburgh, and the Grissom Air Force in Kokomo up north. And in Kentucky there are 2 as well. Fort Campbell in Hopkinsville and Fort Knox in Parkland. So we would start off small. If it goes well, we would expand into hopefully the entire United States. And then our end customer would of course be the children benefiting from everything, getting the help they need. And around 1/3 of military children live on military bases with their family. So what makes ours different? BRAT counseling is different than CPS because BRAT counseling would focus on the kid and specifically in military families, whereas CPS focuses on reuniting the families all together. It would give them an option to get the help they need, seek the help, and then possibly have the counselors help the child and get them out of the bad situation that they're in.
So then this is our brat counseling compared to CPS. So where CPS is more family-centered, ours is going to be child-centered, and ours is going to be specifically targeted towards military families. And we're going to make sure that we have weekly check-ins with these military children to make sure that they're doing okay. So for our business model, our value proposition is that brat counseling will offer services specifically for military children, and then unlike CPS, it will be directly aimed at support for children, not just trying to meet families together. We're trying to make sure that children are okay. So then some key partners are the military and family services in the military, and then professional counselors. Key activities that we're going to have are reaching out to current partnerships, and then some key resources are also grants or donations, government funding, and consulting. Customer relationships that we're having, we're going to have field testing, like I said earlier. We're going to start out smaller in military bases. We'll try to make sure that it works there before branching out larger. And then also child feedback to make sure that the children are actually enjoying what we're trying to accomplish here and make sure that it's working for them. Channels that we'll be using are CPS. They can offer military families to come to us, and so we can help them. Military families that have gone through it, or military children, brats that have also gone through it. And then some customer segments are the military children and military family services. So then in closing, our brat counseling is focused making sure that these military children are getting taken care of, so tragic things like what happened to Talia don't happen to other military children.